welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a mini eyeshadow tutorial and a review on the new Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly eyeshadow palette. My box is a little ugly, guys, because when I have nails I have a hard time opening these, and when I received it I had nails. So basically Too Faced came out with this peanut butter and jelly sandwich palette. It had been really hyped, and I think it's been like going around. The photos of this have been going around probably since about January, and I had really been waiting for this palette to come out. It did release on February 28th. This released on February 28th at midnight, and yes guys, I did wait. I was up until midnight waiting for this palette because I was really excited to get it. I did buy it from the Ulta website, and I think it took me about a week to get here. I do feel like Ulta does have a little bit of slow shipping process, but I did get a hold of it. So this palette costs $36, whether you buy it on the Too Faced website or the Ulta website. I think it was exclusively online, but on March 13th, which by the time I put this video, it's probably going to be after March 13th, but from March 13th on, it will be available only in Ulta stores. So go ahead and get this if you can. And yeah, I'm basically just gonna go in and show you this palette. So just like all the other palettes, it just comes with a little booklet, and this one says it's peanut butter jelly time on the back. And in the front, it just looks like the box, which is so cute because it has the little bread with peanut butter and a little lips in purple, which I guess are supposed to be the jelly. And one thing I do like about Too Faced is they always give you like 3 options in case you're not sure of how to use the palette. They give you some little ideas. I honestly hardly ever pay attention to these little booklets, but it's in here in case you guys need it. And yeah, so this is what the palette looks like, and it's the size of their other little palettes that cost $36. The Pop of Sugar or Pop of Color, the one with macaroons, it's the same size as that one. The Matte Eyes one, the Country one. There's a bunch of these little palettes that they have. So when you open it, it has a little mirror up here, and it has your 9 shadows. So these are what the colors look like. And okay, I should like rewind myself a little bit. The first thing you notice when you open it is the smell, guys. This smells so delicious. They say on the website that it's supposed to smell like peanut butter, but I feel like it smells like their chocolate palettes, just with a little tiny hint of peanut butter, which I think is good because peanut butter could have a strong scent. So if this was just peanut butter, I think it would be too much. But it is like that chocolatey scent with just a little bit of peanut butter. And I did see a few comments about people saying that they're kind of going overboard with this like scented thing because they're coming out with their peach palette as well. But I don't think so. I mean, I think this is such a cute idea. It's so unique. This is what makes Too Faced different than other companies, because, I mean, how many companies do you know really that have scented palettes? Like none, just Too Faced. And I really like this. Basically, the colors have like names having to do with peanut butter and peanut butter sandwiches and things like that. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you so you guys can see. The first row up here is called Soft and Sweet, and the first one in that row is like this peachy color right here, and it's called Spread the Love. It's like a satin peach color. It's not completely matte, but it doesn't really have shimmer in it. It just has a little sheen to it. It's really nice. And let me tell you guys real quick, one of the other things that I noticed right away about this palette was the pigmentation. Honestly, if you guys have any of those other little palettes that I was talking about, the other ones that are like that size that are $36, the pigmentation is good, but it's not great. It's not like the chocolate collection, because the chocolate collection have great pigmentation. But this one is comparable to the chocolate collection because these shadows are so pigmented. They are so blended. These shadows are really giving me life. I love that this palette is so neutral because I know that this palette can be used a lot. And yeah, so the next color that I'm going to show you is called Peanut Butter, and this one's just like your basic matte shade for your crease. This is the lightest matte color in the palette, so this would be your crease color if you're only using this palette. which it could be a little dark for some people, but with my skin tone, I did use it in my crease and it did work out for me. And the next one is called Peanut Butter Cup. And this one is more of like your chocolatey shimmer shade. I don't want to say it's coppery because the next one I'm going to show you is more coppery than this one. But it has like I guess it's like a chocolatey gold color with shimmer. Really, really beautiful. And I'm swatching these without primer, guys, so that you can go ahead and see how good the pigmentation is. So going on to the next row is called Rich and Creamy, and it's this one right here. And the first one in here is called Bananas. And this is like your goldish highlight shade. I fell in love with this color. This is what I used on my brow bone, guys. And this literally is a color that I would want to use as a cheekbone highlight. I like it that much. It's really, really nice. Oh, guys, I love this palette. And the next one that I'm going to show you guys is called Peanut Brittle. And this is the one that I was talking about that is kind of coppery. It's like a coppery shimmer. But I really like it. It's like a brand new penny. It's such a beautiful color, guys. And the last one in this row is called Jammin'. And this one's like a deep purple shimmery shade with some specks of gold glitter in it. You know, the first time I swatched it, I didn't even realize it was purple until right now when I was filming, and I was like, hey, that has kind of a purpley tone to it. But I did use this in my outer V area, and you can't even tell that it has purple in it, which is a good thing. I guess if you paired it with purple, it would look more purpley. But since I paired it with neutrals, it did go kind of neutral and look a little brown, which I really, really liked because that shadow could be used in different ways. And the first one is just like a matte white, and this one's called Extra Creamy. And this is perfect for setting your primer or just for using a lid color if you want like that bright lid color. I really, really liked this color because it was super, super soft and creamy. The name goes perfect with the shade. And the next one is called Jelly, and this is your pop of color in the palette. And this one's like a shimmery color. And this is the only one that I want to say out of the whole palette that in my opinion didn't have the color payoff or the pigmentation as the rest of them. It is a really good shade as well, but I feel like the other ones are a lot more pigmented than this one. I feel like this one I did have to like swatch a little harder onto my hand to show the pigmentation. And the last one in the palette is kind of like a burnt orange matte color, and this one's called Nuts About You. And this one's a little bit like peanut butter, but it's a more orangey. I think this is a really pretty color as well, especially if you're going with like that coppery tone. These colors are all awesome. So that was the 9 shadows that are in this palette, and if you guys want to see it again, this palette has like an orangey tone to it. If you like this palette and you don't want to spend $36 on 9 shadows, I would definitely recommend the Morphe 350 palette, which is about, I think it costs $20 from Morphe Cosmetics. And that one has 35 shadows for less than $36. And you know, I love this palette, but I'm just giving you guys options in case you like these colors and you don't want to spend that much on a little palette. Then that would be a good dupe for you, so you can go ahead and have the same shadow colors but for a cheaper amount. So I will go ahead and link that down below so you guys can check it out. And I do have a video on that palette that I can link down below as well in case you're interested in it. But back to this palette, guys. I honestly want to give this palette a 10 out of 10 stars. This is the first time I used it. I have had this palette for over a week and I just didn't have time to sit down and actually do a review on it. And I was like, I'm not going to use it till I do a review on it. So far I am so happy with this palette. I really liked it. And yeah, I don't know if this is going to be in stock by the time this video goes up. I hope it is, but I will link it down below because if it's not in stock, I'm pretty sure they'll have it in stock really fast because Too Faced has been on their game lately. And talking about Too Faced, guys, is anybody else excited about the peach palette that's coming out on March 17th, which this video is probably going to be on after. But I will have that palette, guys. Like, I'm going to have that palette, so you will see a video coming up on that palette as well. Peach is my favorite scent and flavor, so I'm just like so over the top excited about that. And that one is going to be $49, I believe, but that one will be in another video. I will go ahead and do a review and a look when I get that palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I got this eyeshadow look right here. So if you want to see it, please keep on watching and let's get into it. Okay guys, so I already primed my eyelids and I'm just gonna get into the eyeshadow look. First, I'm just gonna go in with this color right here, and this one's called Extra Creamy, and this is just like a matte white, and I'm gonna use this as my eyeshadow base to set my primer as always. I'm gonna go in with this color right here, and this one's called Peanut Butter, and this is gonna be my crease color. And these shadows are so pigmented, guys, like, wow. Okay, so to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to be taking this color right here, and it's called Bananas. And it's like a really shimmery sheen highlight shade. It has like a yellow undertone, very golden. And it's beautiful. It's really, really pigmented. So for my lid, I'm going to be going in with this color right here, and it's called Peanut Brittle. And it's like a coppery orange. It's really, really pretty. And I'm going to be putting this like on the first third of my lid. Maybe up to like the middle. I guess, yeah, like the first half of my lid. And on my second half of my lid, I'm going to be using this one right here, and this one's called Peanut Butter Cup, and I love all these names. I think they're so cute. And it's like you can tell they're two different colors, but they just so gradiently blend into each other. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it all so that we have a nice blended look. I'm gonna go in with the color Jammin', which is this one right here, and this one does have like a little hint of purple to it. It's like a dark transition shade, but it's like a deep purple with gold specks, and I don't think it's not gonna look too purple because of the brown we have going on. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take this and put it into my outer V area. And I don't want to put too much. I don't want to make it like super dark. I just want to give it a little bit more dimension, as you can tell the difference. So yeah, now I'm just going to go back in with my blending brush to make sure that everything is blended nice and gradiently. I'm going to go ahead and go back in with the shade Bananas and get... And I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. So my liner, I'm going to be using this Avon Mega Effects Liquid Eyeliner. And the reason I like this liner is because of the tip. It's like a felt tip, but it's angled. And in my opinion, I just dirtied my hand. And in my opinion, this helps to make it easier winging it. Okay, and there is my wings. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and give myself a coat of mascara. The mascara I'm going to be using is the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama, and this is the one I've been using a lot lately. I think I like this one more than the Lash Sensational. I like the brush better, and I think I like the formula better as well. And then I'm going to let that dry a little so that I can apply my falsies. And while I'm waiting, I'm just gonna go in with this L'Oreal Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner, and I'm just gonna use this to tightline. For my waterline, I'm going to be using my NYX Wonder Pencil in the color Light, and this is the one I usually use for my under eye area. For my waterline, I really like how this one looks because it has like that nude color to it, but it still adds like a pop. It's not too dramatic. And for my lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I'm just going to be using my House of Lashes lash adhesive, like always, to get these on. While I let my lashes get a little tacky so that they could stick, I'm going to go on and do my lower lash line. And for my lower lash line, I'm just going to take the color Peanut Butter Cup, which is the one I put like on the outer half, and I'm just going to go ahead and swipe this under my waterline. I don't want my lower lash line too dark today, so I'm just going to be putting a little bit. And once again, I'm just going to go back in with the color Bananas to make sure that this inner corner is really, really bright and vibrant. I really like this banana color for like a highlight in general. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to put my lashes, which are stuck together now. And smelling this palette is making me hungry, so I'm glad that we're almost done so I can go eat a PB&J sandwich. The last thing I'm going to do to complete my eyes is just give myself some mascara on the lower lashes. So to complete my makeup, I pretty much did everything. I just need to do my blush and my highlight, so I'm going to go in and do that. And for my blush, I'm going to be using Rose de Oro from Milani Cosmetics. And I love these Milani blushes because I feel like they are so pigmented, especially for being drugstore blushes. The Milani Baked blushes are one of my favorites. I'm going to be going in with Laura Geller's Gilded Honey highlight, and this is the first time that I actually use this highlight. I did swatch it on my hand, but I haven't actually used it on my face, so I'm so excited about using this one because it's so pigmented, guys. Oh my god, like, can you see that right now? I'm going to blend it out because it is a little harsh, but you guys get the feel of it. This highlight is giving me life right now, guys. Pretty much to finish off my complete look, I'm just going to use a nude lip liner. I'm going to line all of my lips. And once I've lined my lips, basically if you want, you can leave them nude like this, but me, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with MAC's lip gloss in the color Lychee Luxe. And when it starts getting warm, I just like to have that highlighty, really shimmery look, and a gloss really adds to that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and top off this liner with this gloss. And then I'm just going to spray my face with some Fix Plus so that my makeup stays all day. Am I the only one who sprays Fix Plus like all day, guys? I know I have a problem, but let's be real, who doesn't love the smell of Fix Plus? Okay, so basically that's the end of the video. That's this look complete. This is what it looks like. And this highlight is literally giving me life, guys. Like, really? Laura Geller, where have you been my whole life? So thank you all for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!